And here come the teams out of the cauldron of noise that is Anfield. And Liverpool fans on their feet all around the stadium. We have a bird's eye view, steep drop to the touchline below, and there's Jurgen Klopp waving to the crowd with his trademark long coat and baseball cap on. And Fulham get the game underway. White shirts, black shorts, white socks, playing from left to right towards the Kop in the first half, and Liverpool all in red from right to left, attacking the Anfield Road end. I remind you of the two starting 11s in just a moment. And I can remind you of the two teams now. Alisson is the Liverpool goalkeeper, Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk and Tsimikas, Henderson, Fabinho and Jones, who has now started 7 straight in the Premier League, and Salah, Nunez and Diaz up front. For Fulham, Leno the goalkeeper, Cedric, Tosin, Diop and Robinson, Lukic and Joao Palhinha, with Wilson, Kearney and Willian behind Vinicius up front, and Van Dijk is back on his feet, Dean Ashton. Carlos Vinicius, the burly striker with the orange boots on. Wilson takes hold of possession in front of Diaz, and now Lukic, middle of the Liverpool half. He showed great technique with his goal against Manchester City at the weekend, did Vinicius. A fine goal in what was an impressive Fulham performance. They ran Manchester City close. Here is Tosin on halfway, right through the middle to Vinicius, and he's away from Van Dijk, and Alisson makes a flying save. Liverpool cut apart by one pass from Tosin through the middle, from the halfway line to Vinicius. A flying shot and a great stop from Alisson.
Brilliant, wasn't it, from Alisson? Vinicius actually was in an offside position. He just jumped back on side, and then he's right through the middle. Little shove of Van Dijk just to get himself away on his right foot. He arrows it towards the top corner, and Alisson, brilliant double-handed save.
In terms of the wind, forward by Van Dijk, high on the diagonal towards the right, and Salah, header away by Robinson, isn't a good one. It's dropped for Salah, corner of the penalty area, infield Diaz, back towards Salah again, deflected effort, flicked by Nunez. Fulham struggling to get it clear here. Diaz has the ball, right-handed to the penalty area, down by the dead ball line. He's still twisting and turning, back now to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now Nunez, corner of the box, surrounded by white shirts. Fulham have plenty behind the ball. Dink forward though by Alexander-Arnold, brilliant, he finds Salah. Lovely feed by Salah. Oh, and then the finish. He dinked it over Leno, but wide of goal. The flag stayed down. Lovely dancing feet from Liverpool's Mo-Salah, but he couldn't turn it into the back of the net, and it's 0-0 with 17 gone on TalkSport 2.
Yeah, we've seen this time and time again from Mo-Salah. Lovely crafted pass from Alexander-Arnold, just over the top for Mo-Salah, and then he jigged past Diop with a lovely bit of skill, really tight angle, and then he's just trying to caress that into the far corner. Just got too much on it, over the top. It would have been a splendid goal had that have gone in.
Liverpool fans cranking up the noise. Nunez, 35 yards out, converged upon by 2 in white, and Fulham win it back, but then Diop with a poor challenge on Nunez. Penalty had to be. Diop was sold a little short by the pass, but he didn't know Nunez was racing to try and win it back, and he took a big swing, did Diop. That sent the Liverpool man to ground. It was an obvious penalty kick.
Well, Nunez, to start with, it was really poor touch. It came into him, back to goal, poor touch, gave the ball away. But then Diop, he just doesn't realise the acceleration of Nunez. He is rapid, by the way, and he just gets there too quick. Diop so late and lazy. It's just, is there actually that much contact? It's really, really interesting. Nunez gets there, but is there much contact? There's probably just enough, because of the swing of the left didn't quite catch. The thigh of the right probably did, and a penalty to Liverpool.
With 38 minutes gone, and there are 3 Fulham players speaking to the referee about this, Palhinha, Cedric and Leno, but penalty it will be. Mo-Salah has certainly not been perfect, of course, from the spot this season, but he did score at this end of the ground against Tottenham from 12 yards on Sunday. And can he do the same here to fire Liverpool into the lead on a night where they really need to win, of course, to close the gap on Manchester United in 4th. Salah 3, 4, 5 strides back, and he'll address the ball left-footed here up against Leno, and this to give Liverpool the advantage. Referee blows his whistle. Here goes Salah, left-footed, smashes it down the middle, and Liverpool into the lead. Salah scores from the spot for the second consecutive game. Liverpool 1, Fulham 0.
And as Jordan Pickford showed, it takes some real steel to just stand there. Even if you think that's where the player's going to go, it takes a lot for a goalkeeper to just stand and parry it down the middle. And Mo Salah, after missing a couple, has just gone back to absolutely leathering it, a la Stuart Pearce. And I tell you what, it normally works.
He blasted it down the middle, and his name rings around Anfield. Mo Salah's 29th goal of the season in all competitions. He took the leather off that one, Dean Ashton.
And if you're in doubt, sometimes it is the best way to take a penalty. Is all you concentrate on then is striking the ball purely, is exactly what Mo Salah did there, and it gives the keeper very little chance with that amount of power on it.
And Fulham's hard work undone. Liverpool 1, Fulham 0 on. Quite in form in front of goal at the moment. Willian nudges it forward to Vinicius, and he'll get the return ball. Willie ahead of Konate. Willian into the penalty area. Konate gets back, but it's square infield to Vinicius. Brilliant save, Alisson. Alisson spreaded himself at the feet of the striker. One hand to palm it away. That's a super save from Liverpool's goalkeeper again.
I mean, that is just brilliant from Alisson, because it's great bit of football from Willian on that far side. He flicks it into Vinicius, then he runs Konate down the outside, cuts it back to Vinicius, who goes to side foot it in. Alisson's hand almost doubles in size, it seems, as he just sticks it out to his right hand side. So strong.
Big hand to claw it away. Fulham corner, Anfield Road end. In by Willian towards the near post. Headed away by Jordan Henderson for Liverpool. Back in by Reed. Nudged clear by Robinson. Liverpool break. Alexander-Arnold. Plenty forward in red. Deep ball crossfield towards Salah. Excellent cover by Robinson. But it's come back to Gakpo. Through into the penalty area. Andy Robertson square. Can Gakpo get to it? No! Diop sliding into clear. End-to-end stuff. Here is Alexander-Arnold. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. Can Fulham summon up one last chance? They haven't really had any possession in stoppage time, and Liverpool on the counter. Gakpo's layoff doesn't find Jota though, and the header from Diop, who's now playing as a striker, to find Solomon. Wide left to Dan James. James crosses! Tucked over the top by Cordova-Reid. 6 yards out, albeit under pressure. That was surely Fulham's last chance.
That was a chance. What a big chance that was for Cordova-Reid. Brilliant from Dan James, didn't waste any time. He knew there wasn't height in there, so he flashed it nice and low to that near post. Cordova-Reid had got in front of Van Dijk, and it just, I think Van Dijk's done enough here. I think he's just a bit like Tosin did earlier. I think he just does enough to put Cordova-Reid off, hence why he then flicks it over the bar.
Is the last action. It's 5 league wins in a row for Liverpool, and maybe still a faint hope of Champions League football. They move to within 4 points of Manchester United, who play tomorrow at the Amex against Brighton, live on TalkSport. So Liverpool trying to still turn up the heat on their great rivals in the race for European football. They consolidate their grip on 5th position, certainly. It wasn't necessarily the most convincing performance that we've seen from Liverpool of late, but Mo Salah, who has become only the 3rd player in Liverpool's history to score in 8 consecutive appearances at Anfield in all competitions, the man with the winner from the penalty spot in the first half after Diop's clumsy challenge on Nunez. Fulham, just like they did against Manchester City at the weekend, competed really well. They created 3 good chances in the game, but 2 excellent saves from Alisson, and then very late on, Cordova-Reid with a last kick could only scoop it over the bar from 6 yards out. Encouragement certainly from Marco Silva, though his side have now lost 7 of their last 9 Premier League matches, while Liverpool unbeaten in 7, and they keep up the possibility, Dean Ashton, the faint possibility of maybe gate crashing Manchester United into 4th. Who knows?